for all the points. Good luck. Turn marshals are ready. Drivers, good luck. We're going on the sound of the tone. Keep it clean. We got 10 minutes, drivers. Mike Kennedy down front, Steve Jackson, Jimmy Wright, Tyree Phillips, Panda, John and Kuda. Steve Jackson following Mike Kennedy, not letting him get away early. Mike Kennedy with a 12.6, Steve Jackson matches it with a 12.6. Now Mike Kennedy breaking away a little bit, coming up on traffic already. Mike Kennedy 12.4, Steve Jackson with a 13.3. Followed by 1.3 seconds. Tyree Phillips follows Jimmy Wright by 0.4 of a second. Mike Kennedy with a 12.6. Steve Jackson with a 12.1. 2-second lead for Mike Kennedy. Jimmy Wright with a 12.5. Tyree Phillips with a 13.6. John now in 5th place. Pat at 6th. Kuda in 7th. Here comes your leader, Mike Kennedy with a 12.8. Steve Jackson on lap number 5, 12.8. Jimmy Wright 13.2. Tyree Phillips right behind Jimmy. 0.8 of a second between Jimmy Wright and Tyree Phillips. Coming out of the straight, Jimmy Wright holding on. Jimmy Wright in 2nd place, Tyree in 3rd now. 1 second lead for Jimmy Wright. John in 5th. Mike Kennedy's your leader. We got 4.5 minutes to go, drivers. Tyree Phillips with 13.2, Banda with 13 flat. John in 4th place. Mike Kennedy still your leader on lap number 8 with 13.1, fast lap 12.4. Tyree's fast lap 13 flat. Panda's fast lap 12.7. John's fast lap 13 flat. Steve Jackson's fast lap 12.6. Jimmy Wright's fast lap 12.9. That's 2 down, 3 to go, drivers. 2 down, 3 to go. Mike Kennedy still in the lead. Panda in 2nd. Steve Jackson working his way into 3rd. Jimmy Wright in 4th. Panda with a 13.2. Follows Mike Kennedy by 9.8 seconds. Mike Kennedy with a 12.7. Steve Jackson with a 12.7. Steve Jackson follows Panda by 4.7. Jimmy Wright in 4th place follows Steve by 4.2. Panda with a 13.1 follows Mike by 10 seconds flat. Mike Kennedy is your leader on lap number 12. 12.6 for him. Fast lap 12.4. Jimmy Wright with a 12.9. Fast lap 12.9. Panda in 2nd place, Jimmy Wright's got a lap on the field now. Jimmy Wright with a 12.9. Jimmy Wright with a 15.1, follows Steve Jackson by 6 seconds. Tyree in 5th place, follows Jimmy by 3 seconds. Steve Jackson with a 13.3 in 3rd place. Mike Kennedy is still your leader. 2 minutes left, drivers, 2 minutes left. 3 down, 2 to go. Panda follows Mike by 11 seconds now. Mike Kennedy with a 12.8 on lap number 15. Jimmy Wright in 4th place with a 12.9, follows Steve by 6.7. Tyree Phillips with a 13.2. Steve Jackson in 2nd place now, 13.2. Mike Kennedy working on lap number 17. Steve Jackson working on lap number 16. Jimmy Wright on 16. Jimmy Wright follows Steve Jackson by 6.2 seconds. Panda on lap number 15. Tyree Phillips on lap number 15. John on 15 with 13.3, follows Tyree by 5 seconds. Jimmy Wright with a 13 flat. Mike Kennedy on lap number 18 with a 12.9. Steve Jackson with a 12.7 on lap number 17. Jimmy Wright with a 13.1, follows Steve by 6.8. We got 1 minute left, drivers. 1 minute left, this is it. Make your first pit, you gotta make it now. Your leader goes into the pit now. 40 seconds left as we get to the 5-minute mark, drivers. 40 seconds left. You did 8 laps. "25 seconds, drivers. Mike Kennedy's your leader. Steve Jackson in 2nd, followed by 2 seconds. Jimmy Wright in 3rd, Panda in 4th, Tyree Phillips in 5th, John and Kuda. 10 seconds, drivers, 10 seconds before we get to the 5-minute mark. Everybody should have made a pit. 5 seconds. Keep going.
5 minutes
We're at the
left.
5-minute mark. We're at the 5-minute mark. Mike Kennedy's your leader, followed by Steve Jackson. Jimmy Wright in third. Panda in fourth. John in fifth. Tyree Phillips in sixth. Kuda in seventh. Kuda, you're 10 laps in now. That's 10 laps for Kuda. Kuda just wants the points. He's done. He's done. That's all he needs for the points that he needs. He's done. Smart man there. Lives to race another day. Couple points. That's all he needs. That's what makes this series great right there, man. Do my little 10 laps, I'm done.
4 minutes left.
4 minutes to go, drivers. 4 minutes on the clock. Mike Kennedy's your leader. Jimmy Wright in second, followed by 10.5 seconds. Mike Kennedy on lap number 28 with a 12.6. Fast lap 12.4. Here comes Jimmy Wright in that black car, 13.3. John in 6th place with a 14.1. Panda in 4th place, 13.3. Tyree Phillips with 13.4, follows Panda by 4.5 seconds. John 13.4, Mike Kennedy 13 flat. Steve Jackson on lap number 29 with a 12.8. Mike Kennedy working on lap number 31. Tyree Phillips with 13.3. Jimmy Wright just gets out of the pit, 25-second lap. He's still in 3rd place. Steve Jackson in 2nd. Mike Kennedy's your leader. Mike Kennedy, Steve Hughes, 46, 10, 11. We got 3 minutes on the clock, drivers. 3 minutes on the clock. Steve Jackson in 2nd. Mike Kennedy on lap number 33. Steve on lap number 32. Jimmy Wright on lap number 31. Panda and Tyree on lap number 31. John on lap number 30. Steve Jackson on 32 with a 12.9. Mike Kennedy working on lap number 34. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go, drivers. Mike Kennedy, 13.1. Steve Jackson, 12.8. Jimmy Wright, 13.6. Panda, 13.1. Panda follows Jimmy Wright by 2.2 seconds. Tyree Phillips with 13.5. Steve Jackson with a 12.7 follows Mike by 13 seconds now. Steve Jackson on the same lap as Mike Kennedy, 35 laps. They're on 35 now. Mike Kennedy on 35 with a 24-second lap. Steve Jackson 13th lap, followed by 1.8 seconds. We got 2 minutes on the clock, drivers. 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes left. Mike Kennedy with a 13.2. Steve Jackson with a 13.5. Panda 12.9 follows Jimmy by 2.3. Tyree Phillips 13.3, Mike Kennedy 13.1. Steve Jackson 13 flat, follows Mike by 2 seconds. Jimmy Wright in 3rd place, lap 36 with a 12.9, fast lap 12.6. Steve Jackson's fast lap 12.6. Panda's fast lap 12.7. Tyree's fast lap 12.9. Mike Kennedy's fast lap 12.4. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go, drivers. Mike Kennedy all by himself, unchallenged. Steve Jackson follows by 1.5 seconds. I think we're still looking for a pit. Has Steve and Mike Kennedy both pit twice?
1 minute left.
1 minute left. Have they both pit twice? They both pit twice. Heads up now. Mike Kennedy 12.9, Steve Jackson 12.9. 1.5 second lead from Mike Kennedy. Steve Jackson in it, right behind Mike. Nothing in front of Mike. Steve Jackson right behind him. Mike Kennedy 12.9. Steve Jackson with a 13 flat. 1.7 second lead from Mike Kennedy. 30 seconds on the clock. Steve Jackson trying hard to catch up. Lap number 43, Mike Kennedy 13 flat. Steve Jackson 12.9. 1.5 second lead. Jimmy Wright in 3rd place with 13 flat. Panda in 4th. 15 seconds on the clock. Here comes your leader, Mike Kennedy, on a 45-10 flat. Mike Kennedy, 12-9. Steve Jackson with a 12-9. Followed by 1.5 seconds still. Jimmy Wright, 1 lap behind those two. 12-9 for him. Panda follows by 2.8 seconds. We got 2 seconds on the clock. Mike Kennedy gonna go 1 more lap. Steve Jackson, you're done. Jimmy Wright, you're done. Tyree Phillips, you're done. Panda, you're done. John, you're done. Mike Kennedy gets 1 more lap. Mike Kennedy, 46 laps, you're done.